Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And today on the hill, Quinn Priester. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Here's Ortiz for one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Matt Wallner now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Now time called at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bailey Ober. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Fantastic effort to track down that ball. Even though he didn't make the catch, teammates love to see that kind of hustle out of him.
That's a little bit low. That misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. payoff pitch. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Sal Frelick in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just missed. No outs. Runner on second.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one lifted to left. Larnach on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can.
Now this is through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
David Hamilton in the box now. Takes strike one. Slice the other way and foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a slow roller. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
The second baseman, Louis. Red Peacock.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have enough.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Luke Diesel.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hey.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one inside. Look out. To the right side. Bowers steps on the bag. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Lopez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, right field, and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third to the plate. Save! It's 2-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's off the plate.
In the air to left center. Badu should have this one. And that's the third out. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Twins 1. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Aye!
Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Gary Sanchez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And another
That's ball
ball.
3.
There's the strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope.
And ball
4.
4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Hard hit left side. That's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman.
Eric Wagaman.
Wagaman, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Hey.
There's a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauer.
Ground ball up the middle. Lopez over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Brewers.
2 down, base is empty.
Number 6,
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Hamilton.
Ball 1.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Quick toss to first.
No, he's in
and he's
there.
back in easily. Just missed.
Outside.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Brewers strand one, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Just missed.
Just out.
The Twins trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, Rengifo throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Stepping in,
50,
Luke Keeschel. A double and a run scored his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job
Off
of
the
it.
plate, ball
Next
one.
one is off the plate. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Now this is a rocket to left. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball there. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 25, Akil.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Nope.
By staying patient and working themselves ahead in the count, they're getting good pitches to hit. That's a great recipe for success if the opposing pitching isn't filling up the strike
Nope.
zone.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-2. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Ball. That's inside.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
Ball, that's outside. Hey!
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short, Lopez whips it to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
The batter, number 8.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ball 1.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Making a move at first, and pinch running for the Twins, Jordan Lawler getting some more speed on the bases. Rudder takes off, strike in there. Sanchez throws, too late, stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Check swing, went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Runner stays put at third. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell drifts towards it, and that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Outside, ball 1.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now here's Jake Bauers. 1 for 2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. Bauers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
That's a ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Popped up. Lopez settles under this one. And that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at American Family Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Just missed.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In the air to left center. Padu settles under it. 1 down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Sliced hard but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Matt Wallner digs in now. His righty-lefty splits there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. Rengifo, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Lawler whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next one misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Chop to third. Lawler tosses across to first. 2 out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder.
Next for the Brewers, Akil Baddoo. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Angel Serpa.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season. So we'll see if that factors in.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for Minnesota, Luke Diesel. Ball 1 low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig getting loose out there. Ashby warming up as well. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses. And now 3-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball. Down. Ball in.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
It's softly on the ground left side. Gets it to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez. Now pitching for
Anthony Banda gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Fastball for a strike. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. He hits the wall and can't hang on. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through. Drive it out of here.
Ripped on the ground to second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
High in the air, out to right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 10, now, Cleveland.
Hey!
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Ashby.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And he swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Eric Wagaman, the next twin up to hit. Ball one there. And now 1 and 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball. And
got him swinging for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here in Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 8th. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Anthony on the mound now for the Twins, Eric Boers.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Ball one.
Outside low. And that is ball one. This one smokes. Could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And he'll make it to second base with two gone. Pulls into third safely with a triple. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Milwaukee leaves one. Still tied 3-3. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larned. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Austin Martin. He represents the go-ahead run.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball inside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And that one fouled off. Swings through that.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground to third. The throw to first. And that is that. Twins. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul tip, strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, William Contreras. He represents the winning run. Slice to right. The throw in. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Brewers strand one. Making a move at second base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. On to extra innings. And now for the Twins, Luke Diesel. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. And they've got the lead in extra innings. And in its second with an RBI double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Time called. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Cody Clemens. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And here in extra innings. Quick move to first. Clemens back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Got him. 2 away. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one found hard the other way. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Almost got him. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here are the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Cole. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, right field. Walner settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Nope. Ball 1.
The tying run at the plate.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
The third baseman, number 6.
Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton.
Hey!
Line and a base hit into right. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Oh, that's low.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Swings through that one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The Brewers with the winning run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Sands is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way. And today's starting pitcher, number 33. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Coming up on the first pitch, here's Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
And away we go here in Milwaukee. Inside, ball 3. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now. Got him. One up, one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Otto Lopez. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. And that one ripped into right. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That one pulled foul. Two on, one out. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Luke Diesel.
Nope, outside.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Twins strand a pair. Now it's the Brewers' turn. Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill for the Twins, David Festa. What do you have on him, Siggy? William Contreras. Up now for the Brewers. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. That's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. 1 out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Not a lot of pop to work with here, Chris. This offense dead last in homers across the league, so they've got to generate runs in ways that aren't quite as effective in today's game.
Boog, they need to play smart baseball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that dropped foul. The 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. There's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Victor Caratini. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers, umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
That's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Ball. Hey!
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away.
That's
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Chourio takes it in for the out. 2 away. Next to hit, Otto Lopez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Second inning here, no score. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Perkins settles under it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup, so if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 16, Royce Lewis.
Oh!
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. One down.
Now here's Jake Bauer. He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Oh, 1 now. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, 1 out. And that one clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Ground ball right side to second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least 1 out of it. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 and 1. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. All loaded up. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In the air, left field. Martin under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a broken bat flare. Makes the catch. Inning over. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jeffers.
In the air to left center. Lockridge turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Oh.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Martin takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field, this is Bryce Terang. Is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways, 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Late swing, foul to the left. Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Luis Rengifo will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. Now quick throw to first. Chorio back on a dive. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. No throw. He's in there safely. That one missed. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Ball one, no strikes.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-2 now. Lopez. Keyshaw for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to inning number 4. On to the 4th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next to the plate, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
That's a ball.
The Brewers up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Bowers takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit.
Oh.
And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Sliced hard but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And it's second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cody Clemens getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Misses the sweeper. Caratini leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he'll shoot.
That's the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Terang. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 4th, David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Hamilton.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And ball 1. Popped up, and that goes foul.
That's out the corner.
That one just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's out number 2. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Just missed.
Nope. Ball 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hard hit left side. Throw is high and over his head. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just got to sail that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Go ahead run on base. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center, base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Center field. Buxton on the move. And the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Turns turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swings through the sweeper. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball 1 low. And that one ripped to left. 2 away down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Buxton in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Twins back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning, Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martin under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 60, Royce.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bowers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Wallner under it. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Milwaukee. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 56, Rick Anderson.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Terang throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jarrett Koenig, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uribe, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. The Twins down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's too low. Ball 1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 50.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Diesel. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Jordan Lawler, getting some more speed on the bases. Anderson keeping him close. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man on second, two down. Check swing called strike. That's strike two. Ball one there. Misses. And that's ball two.
That's a really good take.
Out towards right center field. Perkins on the move to the alley. And that's the third out. One left. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the sixth. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Taylor Rogers.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one out to right. Walner on his way over. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is William Contreras. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Yelich in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Derek Shelton out. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yoendrys Gomez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Abner Uribe.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Caratini, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And now 3-2. In the air, right field. Perkins on the move. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
The Twins trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. And brings it in at the wall.
The batter, number 8, Otto Lopez.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Check swing, went around, and that is strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, ball one.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Throw over to Bowers. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The third baseman, number 13, Louis Rengifo.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. A little bit low. Ball one.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Up.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one ran inside, almost got him. Now this is a rocket to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner breaks for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third. In the air, left side. Martin going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Aaron Ashby on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Koenig getting loose as well.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's the ball.
Ashby, this is his 60th appearance of the year, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back to the top of the order now. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it is out of here. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Check swing, and he went. Going to walk. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch. No, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just missing there. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Lockridge on the move. And there's 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 1 for 3. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Eric Waggaman.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Minnesota, the third baseman,
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here is Jordan Lawler. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at American Family Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Went with the sweeper for the strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
Nope, that's low.
The 2-1. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Out to short, Lopez. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So back to the top of the order. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Twins, Luke Diesel. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Late swing, fouled off. Going 2 now. Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler. And now Cody Clemens. That clips the corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Quick toss to first. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll reach second with 1 away. The Brewers trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Man at second. Late with the swing there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Digging in, Otto Lopez. Lopez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Fastball is outside. Move to second. Man on second, 2 down. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. That one misses. 3-1 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Up next
Ryan
for the
Jeffers
Twins,
at the plate.
the catcher,
Trying to deliver as the
Ryan
hero.
Jeffers.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that is the ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.